Alright, so this is the suppressor I was really waiting for. That's the Surge 556. Not the Surge 5, the Razor 556.
That is
long
correct.
day.
So just a tiny bit of sound reduction there.
Okay.
Do another mag. Go right ahead.
And actually, you're right. There is less playback than I expected on it. That's why I took the glasses off. I'm like, let me just make
Good, I'm glad you did.
It's not really for sale for the public or anything like that. It's just
like
yeah. Look, when you do these shoots, you have
That's
to bring
interesting.
as
So,
much stuff
quieter
as
than I
possible,
expected,
because you never know
and
what's
a
gonna
lot less blowback than I expected as well.
happen.
Cool. What's up, everybody? Welcome Squad Squad, and welcome to Slav Guns at the Range. We are at the Palmetto State Armory The Gathering event, and I'm here at a booth I was really looking forward to. Number one, because I don't have to wear earplugs here for the most part, and number two is because these guys are awesome at their craft, and they just launched something totally new and totally awesome, which is a new can, which every single AR person is gonna definitely want to learn about. So I'm here with Evan, who's gonna, well, first, number one, thank you for having me here.
Absolutely, glad to be here.
And number two, talk us through this, because I saw the press release, I was super giddy and excited, and I just wanted to see it.
All right, well, people have been asking for it, and we finally brought it out. It is a dedicated 5.56 can. It is the Razor 5.56. It was designed to reduce gas blowback internally. And so, again, people have been asking for it, and here it is. We still have the dual taper locking design here, as after you thread the suppressor on, and you lock it here with these two collars that are inside the collar lock here. That is also added gas blowback, reduced gas blowback. And so here we are. It's rated at about 132 decibels, 13.4 ounces, and 6.4 inches long. And it is targeted for 5.56. You asked and you got it.
All right, so, suppressing a bolt gun is stupid easy. Anybody can do it. And you mentioned a really peculiar number there. I'm like, okay, so you said 132 to 134.
That's right.
At the muzzle or at the ear?
That's a very good question. It's at the ear. 132 decibels at the ear. That's right.
So if I didn't shoot this, the first thing, especially on an AR platform, I would immediately scream bullshit because of the blowback on there. It's 7.62 other calibers are almost a lot easier to suppress than 5.56. It's almost kind of like, it's not, in most cases, it's not really hearing safe, or it might be just barely, but it's still a little bit uncomfortable. But in this case, you guys worked the magic sauce somehow, and I shot this. It truly is like those numbers at the ear, and there really was like so little blowback on there, if anything at all.
That's right. You're absolutely right. In fact, I think you took your glasses off to shoot it, and after you were done shooting, you said, yeah, I took my glasses off to check the blowback, and what did you think?
Well, and that's the thing. So, like, anytime I shoot an AR suppressed, it's almost like you absolutely need to wear glasses, because there's going to be so much crap coming into your face from the ejection port, from the back of the charging handle. And we didn't need this at all. Like, at first, I'm like, okay, let me just take it off just to make sure I can believe it. And it really was like that. So
good. I'm glad you're happy with it. That's our goal.
All right. So what's the price point? What's the availability on the Surge 5.56?
It is available as of yesterday morning. Any of our 7 distributors are carrying it. You just give them a shout, and they will send it out to you. MSRP is $7.99.
Okay. So MSRP, it's going to be right around basically same price as the Surge 7.62.
That's as the Razor 7.
I'm sorry, Razor 7.62. Yes, I keep bringing up the Surge because that's a really awesome can as well.
It is. I agree 100%. It's one of my favorite, but yes, you're absolutely right.
So how would, if somebody's shopping for a suppressor and we're looking for rugged cans, I mean, you have the belt fed rating. I mean, if somebody wants a can that's going to last them a lifetime, definitely look at rugged. But how would somebody decide between going with a Razor versus the Radiant versus the Surge? And I guess the same thing, like even within the Razor, is the 5.56 versus 7.62.
That's right. Well, it's going to depend on what you're using it for an application. If you're going to be using it for home defense, if I were that person, I would go with probably a more shorter configuration, such as the Razor 5.56, it being just under 6.5 inches long. If you're going to be using it for more target practice and or hunting, I would go maybe with more your favorite, the Surge, and or the Radiant as well. They're a little bit longer, but the Radiant is one of our lightest cans as well. So it's if you're traipsing through the woods or pulling it in and out of a bag at a gun store, at a gun range, that would be more ideal for what it is that you're looking for. You have to balance noise with weight, with obviously cost effectiveness, whatever it is you're comfortable with.
Okay. And I guess the final question on it, so the configuration, how is it going to mount? Is it a direct thread or does it use your taper mount?
We use our dual taper mount
Okay.
for all of our rifle suppressors, yes, sir.
So if somebody already has one of your brakes, or so there's aftermarket brakes by Patriot Valley Arms that have for the Razor pattern, for the rugged pattern, they would be able to just mount this on.
Yeah, our muzzle devices are proprietary, so
Okay.
if you do already have a muzzle device for a rugged suppressor, you are good to go. That's correct.
Perfect. All right, so that is the brand new Razor 556, and it is available today, and it is one damn nice can. As always, thank you guys for joining. If you have questions on this can, leave them in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video, linked up here.